So it's been roughly a month since my last video because, I'm busy with stuff and I've been trying to play Elden Ring, but I actually played through the DLC and I forgot to record everything. But I saw somebody doing one of these, like Dark Souls tier lists, and I played this game a decent amount. I have tons of videos up on my channel about it, and I thought I'd do one of these. It's gonna be to my flavor. Like, I'm gonna do two of these. But this one is just on difficulty, which this is changed to C, which it should not be. So I don't know how much of this I remember, but yeah, we're just gonna go for it. The first one is Abyss Watchers. Honestly, so the Abyss Watchers is not that bad of a boss. It's not an easy fight, but it's not like incredibly difficult. I'm gonna put him at probably difficult. Just because there's so many other things that could happen inside the fight. Um, Aldrich. How much do I remember this fight? Um, I feel like Aldrich is also on that scale. Like, not too tough. I think Aldrich is actually relatively easy. So I'm gonna put Aldrich at tough because the only move I remember sucking was the arrow one. We threw like a rain of arrows. But that's about the only one that sucked. I mean, other than that, you just run up behind him and hit him at the base. Ancient Wyvern. I mean, like, you literally do nothing for that thing. You just walk upstairs and jump on him and kill him. Kinda easy to put him there. Champion Gravetender, I think that's what it says. Yeah, I hate this fight. This is probably my least favorite fight in the entire game. And because of that, it makes me biased towards it, so I'm gonna put it at insane. That I died so many times this fight, it is so annoying. Maybe I just suck at the game, which is very likely. But I hate this boss. Champion Gundyr, I'm gonna put it easy. Not that tough, like you could do them pretty easily. Crystal Sage. For some reason, I have had difficulties with Crystal Sage. Like, immense difficulties. I don't know why. Maybe it's just, again, me sucking. But I'm going to put Crystal Sage up by Abyss Watchers. I don't know. I've just always had issues with them. Dancer of the Boreal Valley. This one's actually not too difficult. Like, they have a lot of slow-moving attacks. There's very few amount of time to actually get swings in, but it's not that difficult to actually fight them and kill them. At least for me, so I'm gonna put them at tough. D is that Deacons or Deacons? I have no idea. Been forever since I played this game. I'm gonna put these guys at not too hard. Because sometimes it gets rough. Sometimes they cast like the black orb or the thing that instantly kills you. But so if that happens, like, you're kinda screwed. But other than that, they're not really that difficult. Old Demon King, I'm gonna put him in not too hard as well. Like, I'm pretty sure I beat this guy like my first or second try. Also, sorry for the ads going on the side. I tried to zoom this in enough to get those out of there, but I can't really do that. Yeah, Old Demon King was not that tough. Like I said, I think I got him first or second try. So I probably didn't see all of his moves, but not too difficult. Demon Prince, I despise this boss. This one is a boss fight that sucked for me. I'm gonna put them up here at insane as well. Not there, insane. Just because I got lucky when I beat him, or beat them, I guess. But it was a nightmare going through it. Just because the amount of like changes they have and just how fast they could both attack. Dragon Slayer. Um, I think I'm gonna put Dragon Slayer as easy. Because actually I'm gonna put him on not too hard just because the butterfly things that shoot at you during the fight. But like himself, he he attacks kind of slow, and like he's pretty easy to dodge and get hits in. Like I said, the butterfly dudes just suck. Uh, Sister, I don't know. I have no idea how you pronounce it. Whatever her name is. I I beat her my first try. Again, I have that video up, and she wasn't too bad. But I assume being a 3-phase boss, she can be very difficult. And with that move that can basically one-shot you. So I actually, I think I got down to a sliver of health when I beat her. So I'm going to put her very difficult. Just because it does take a lot of focusing, it does take a lot of learning to kill her, but it's not that bad. Uh, I can't read what that says. Coast-rided Greatroot, putting him at easy. Not that tough. Like, relatively easy fight. Sometimes can be long and drag out, but that's basically it. Half-Light Spear of the Church. I'm gonna put them at tough. Again, I think I got them within like my first few tries, but they were still very difficult to do, just because the amount of things they summon and everything. Other than that, like they weren't difficult or very difficult. Like they were just kind of in between. Eudix putting Eudix. Actually, I'm gonna put Eudix at baby mode. Like I believe I posted. I'm gonna have to check on my channel, but I did this guy like with just a dagger, and I did it hitless and everything. So it's like this guy not that tough. Dark Eater Midir. This is the only one I can't say because I didn't fight this boss. Maybe I did, but I forgot. But I do not remember fighting this boss. But from what I've heard, I'm gonna put him at um. It's a dragon, so I'm putting it very difficult. Most dragons are difficult and very hard to fight, except for Ancient Wyvern. But yeah, I never fought this boss. I watch people fight him, and he looks kind of tough, but I myself have never done it. Nameless King. This is a very like fought upon one. It took me so many tries to beat this guy. But after I beat him, and after I watched more videos on him, and after I played the game more, you can read his attacks. He's not that tough. Once you learn his abilities, he's relatively easy to fight, especially his second phase. So I'm going to put him at difficult. Just because the wyvern and everything, it can be tough to read that or listen for like the roaring and everything. But other than that, he's not really that hard. Osiris the Coast Consumed King. Sorry. I genuinely don't remember this fight, but I remember it being pretty easy, so I'm putting it not too hard. Because, like, I don't remember dying to this guy. And I don't remember any of his moves being, like, very tough to dodge or anything. Pontiff. This one can be 50-50. You could get absolutely mopped by this guy. Or you could absolutely demolish him with your summons. I'm going to put him at tough. Just because he is relatively tough, but I played the game and uh, I summoned somebody and that person tanked him the entire time, and I just drained his health. So depending on the weapons, he could be very easy, but I'm gonna put it tough just because his movesets are like his moveset is a little bit difficult. Slave Knight Gale. Huh. I think I did this hitless. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did this hitless. And it was tough. Like it did take a while, but his attacks are relatively easy to learn and relatively easy to dodge. I'm honestly gonna put him at difficult. Like he's not that bad. Yeah, he does have several different phases, but again, they're relatively easy to do. Soul of Cinder, I'm gonna say not too hard. Again, pretty simple attack patterns, not that tough, doesn't do a ton of damage. That's all I really gotta say about him. Twin Princes, um, I think I also did this fight hitless. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did this one hitless. Uh, I don't remember any of the videos I make. That's how good of a creator I am. He's going to tough, just because he can catch you off guard, but for the most part, he's just the way to fight him is just by waiting for him to do his big teleport move and then just destroying him. Fort of the Boreal Valley. I mean, this guy, baby mode. I tried doing video, but I got too busy. Uh, but I almost beat this guy level 1 and fists only. And basically this guy is just like dashing attacks, and then you just dodge those and then hit him. Or like the breath attack, like the frost attack that he does at his second phase, just go up and like heavy attack him right in the face and you'll stun him. So he's incredibly easy. Wolnir, he's being put at easy. The only like I got caught in it a few times. There's smoke underneath him that'll basically instantly kill you. But if you just know how to dodge that, just know how to look out for it, he's very, very easy. Yhorm the Giant. I I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know how to do this boss fight the first time I did it, and I sat there for probably 20 to 30 minutes just hitting him with my normal sword without realizing that I had to use the one sword and then actually use the uh, Ash of War on it, with a skill, whatever you call it. But after I figured that out, it was just waiting for him to run at me, dodging underneath his legs, and then hitting him, and then hitting him on his head again. So he's easy, didn't really do anything. So that's my tier list of difficulty. But let me see if this'll. Oh, it'll change this up. I gotta change these back. So this one is going to be set on. Oh no, wait, I need to change these. These are gonna be set on how much I like to fight them. Just like how much fun I'm having. We're gonna set that to fun. Set this to. I don't know what's like mid. Show. Uh, Boring, and then this next one is gonna be very boring. Very boring. Now, I don't necessarily enjoy fighting bosses just because most of the time they're difficult and they're not too much fun. So, Abyss Watchers, I would say they're fun, but just because like the difficulty, like the amount of variables that go into it that could instantly change how the fight's going makes it less fun. But I like the concept of it. I like that they're eternally meant to just fight each other. And I like the fight how you get one of them on your side throughout like the fight. Aldrich, I don't like this guy. This guy's just again bunch of patience, just waiting, and then just attacking. Ancient Wyvern, mid. I mean, there's no real fight to it. You just run up a place and kill him. Champion Gravetender, keep it the same. This is not fun. Actually, I'm gonna put it very fun. Only because it's a new element, and because like it's unique. And it is kind of fun and cool to take down a wolf and then the caretaker of the wolf. I don't know the lore of everything. So that's what I'm gonna put as him. Champion Gundyr, now I'm gonna put him at very boring. Mainly because he's literally just a copy of Eudix. That doesn't mean he's not a good or fun boss, he's just the exact same thing that I've already done. Crystal Sage, boring again, just a bunch of waiting, hoping you find the right one. Then again, I'm an idiot and I didn't know like how to tell which one was the real one until a little while into it. Dancer, very fun as well. It's a very cool looking boss. It's just a very unique and fun boss, and very satisfying when like you just can see the colorful blades flying around like a helicopter. Very boring. This one is probably the least boring one. You just run around, dodge stuff. No, not least boring. This is the most boring. You just run around, dodge stuff, wait, and then attack. Old Demon King, mid. The way to get there is incredibly boring. You just run across a huge, like, lava lake with ballistas shooting at you. And then the fight itself is not that interesting. Demon Prince, I'm gonna say it's fun. Because again, the like unique way of doing it. And just like the variables and everything go into it, the things you need to account for when fighting these guys is cool. Dragon Slayer, I'm gonna say very fun. Because this guy is fun to dodge on time, hit him like perfectly. Maybe it's just me, but it's very satisfying to have a boss well timed and be able to do it like very easily. Sister, I'm gonna say fun because when I was fighting her, I was having fun. I thought everything was unique. I thought everything was cool looking. Sorry, hiccup. I thought everything was pretty fun. This guy, I don't like this guy. Again, bunch of patience, bunch of waiting. I hate it. This guy is mid. I mean, this is a tough one, but like, yeah, it's just that I hate this area entirely. I just don't like doing city at all. Eudix, Eudix is fun because he brings more of like I feel like he's one of the only bosses that's actually on your level. Like he's not super overpowered and he's relatively easy to do, and like he makes you feel good if you can do him pretty easily. Doki Medio, I wouldn't know. I'm put him at mid. I hate fighting dragons. Nameless King, I'm gonna put it fun. It's cool seeing the lightning. It's fun dodging stuff perfectly and timing everything perfectly. That's what I have to say. Osiris, boring. I hate how this dude just yaps the entire time and basically does nothing. Pontiff, very fun. Yep, it can get annoying, but just the pretty blades, the cool attacks, just everything on it. And then especially right afterwards, you get that beautiful view. He's just one of the most fun bosses in my opinion. Slave Knight Gale, I'm gonna put it very fun as well. Again, super tough boss for you for like without learning everything, but he's kind of fun to do. Again, just dodging stuff. Now, me personally, if I'm doing a boss fight, I'm never having fun. I'm focused and I'm getting angry. That's kind of how I roll. But afterwards, when I think about it, I think like, yeah, that's kind of fun. Soul of Cinder, he's mid. He's just a dude who switches weapons. That's really it. Twin Princes, fun again, unique boss. Very cool to learn his timing and everything and actually dodge everything properly. Vort, very boring. Again, like I said, just a bunch of dash attacks. That's basically it. High Lord, very boring. Once again, just a bunch of waiting. I feel like these last three are going to be very boring because, like, actually, I'm gonna put Yorm right here. But Yorm is pretty boring again because just a bunch of waiting. These last three bosses, you just have to wait for them to do something and then attack them. So it's just not really a challenge even for these three to be anywhere higher than boring. So this is my list of fun, how I think the bosses are. Now, I've the games I've played is I've played Dark Souls 3, I played some of Bloodborne, I played most of Sekiro, and I've played all of Elden Ring like 90 times. So I could do a Elden Ring run. I don't know if I'm gonna do all the bosses because I haven't beaten every single boss in the game. Maybe I'll do just main bosses. But yeah, if you guys want to like do these and I don't know, send it to me on Twitter. I don't even know if we guys do that anymore, but yeah, we all disagree. Yell at me in the comments. I really don't give a crap. Thanks for watching.